Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the GYMSHARK summer sale. This is GYMSHARK's second biggest sale of the year, and I'm going to be giving you all the information you need to know, as well as sharing my top picks from shorts, bras, leggings, jackets, literally everything. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you my favourites to hopefully give you some ideas. I have a load, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. But first, let's start with all the information you need to know. So I've written it down because I feel like I don't want to get anything wrong and there is so much. So the sale starts on the 26th of June, so that's a Thursday, at 4 p.m. BST, and I'll write all the other time zones down below. There's going to be up to 50% off, and that is site-wide, so literally everything across the site is going to be on sale. Not everything is going to be 50%, but everything should be on sale. It's not like where they just do select pieces, so that's really exciting. And you can use my code TORIFIT10 for an additional 10% off. And please let me know if you do. I'm so grateful. And also I am running another giveaway. So if you do use my code, please message me on Instagram, send me a screenshot of your order confirmation where it shows my code, and that will enter you into my giveaway to win a GYMSHARK gift card. So worth doing that as well. Don't forget to send me your confirmation. And then I'm just going to answer some questions that I know will get asked. So firstly, will there be a website freeze before the sale? No, there won't be. The website will be live like as the sale starts. I think it's just going to be updated. So yeah, it's not like you're not going to be able to get on the website. Do I know the discounts of certain pieces? Not right now, but I will be sharing more information when the sale starts about that. But the only thing to note is that discounts will vary per store. Just because it's a certain item is like 50% off in the UK, it doesn't mean it's also going to be 50% off in the US. It is going to vary, as well as between like colours as well. And then the other question I know I'll get is whether your baskets will be reserved. I don't think your baskets will be reserved. So for the fastest checkout, the best thing to do is to create a wish list. All you have to do is download the GYMSHARK app, create an account, and then favourite with the little hearts. I'll put like a video on here so you know how to do it. Yeah, all the things that you think you're going to get, that will be in your wish list. And then when the sale starts, you can really simply add those over straight to your basket and check out, rather than having to like research all the items you want. Yeah, that is going to be the quickest way. So definitely create the wish list. I think that's all the main questions, but if you do think of anything else, either comment down below and I'll help you out, or message me over on Instagram. Yeah, so let's go through some of my top picks. This was really hard to choose, as you can tell by the size of my pile. I think I've gone from like between 4 and 6 pieces from each like category, like sports bra, shorts, leggings. Yeah, but it's really hard. I feel like GYMSHARK do really well having such a range of items, firstly for like different reasons. Like, are you going to be wearing it on rest day? Are you going to be wearing it in the gym? Are you going to be wearing it doing a cardio or for running? But then also for body types as well. So I've tried to give like a mixture to help you out as much as possible. So let's start with sports bras. How many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 6. We've got 6 sports bras. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Strappy Ruched sports bra. I'm relatively new to this collection. I don't know why I've never picked it up before, but it's so nice, really simple, but then does have that little like detailing on the back with the extra straps. I think this is just such a staple, comfortable bra, and it goes with everything because they just have plain colours. So they do have loads of colours, but there's no pattern on them. So they just go with any short, any legging, and just look really good. They also have a mesh panel along the back, just to help with like breathability and to keep you cool, which is really good at this time of year if you are in the UK. I would say it's a relatively low to medium coverage bra. It's not as small as like the minimal bras, which I will show you, but it hasn't got loads of coverage, but it does offer you a little bit of support. There is no adjustment on the straps, but I just find this bra is so comfortable. Definitely a bra you can wear all day long. It gives you that support without being too compressive. And then for sizing, I think you just need to stick true to size. If you are in between, I would suggest sizing up, just so you don't feel too restricted. But yeah, a really simple bra, really nice with the little ruched detailing on the front. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with this one. Okay, the next bra I want to talk about is the graphic / retro bras. So I actually don't think they do this one anymore, but this is the only one I have of this like range or style. But I think this one used to be called retro. I don't think it's in the UK store now, but it might be in other stores. And then they also have the graphic, I think it's the Strength Department graphic sports bras, which are the same style. Again, a really simple style. This gives you a bit more coverage on the front, and it just goes into that like T back, which is really flattering. I love these for running in. They're just really comfortable, but do give you a little bit more support as well. They also have like a nice stretchy band under here that holds you in really well, and the material is like a buttery soft material, so it's really nice against your skin and like doesn't rub. Yeah, another really simple one. I think again for sizing, stay true to size unless you're in between, and then size up. Okay, then I've got 2 more minimal bras and 2 more high support bras. Firstly, the standard minimal bra. For me, this is my go-to bra just because I am quite small-chested. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but if you are small-chested like me, you will love this bra. It's very low coverage, but it's just so cute. And again, because it's just like plain, even though I think they do patterns now, like some rib variations, they just go so well with everything. Again, it has that like buttery soft material. It's really comfortable. It has the halter neck strap, like obviously goes around your neck, and then it has 2 extra straps that you can remove. They are removable down here, but I think having these straps on is really flattering, like because it forms like a triangle and it makes your back look amazing. So I definitely recommend wearing this for back day. The only thing, it doesn't offer that much support, so if you like this style of bra but do want more support, I would recommend going for the halter neck minimal bra instead. These are relatively new. This is the pink that matches the new Whitney collection, the leggings and the shorts. These, because it has an adjustable strap, it's so much easier to adjust it, but to help like hold you in and support you a bit more. Where on that one there's no adjustments, and if it's going to be too loose, it's too loose and there's nothing you really can do about it. But for this one, you can make that adjustment. So yeah, I just find this gives you more support, and also the cup on this is slightly bigger, so it is going to give you a bit more coverage. So if you are bigger chested, or you want something a bit more supportive than the minimal bra, but you do like the style of it, go for the halter neck version instead. I think for both of these, in terms of sizing, I would say stay true to size, or size up if you're in between or you have a larger chest. Okay, then to show you 2 more high support bras. I didn't really need really high support bras, but GYMSHARK have sent me these, and I do absolutely love them. I do feel they're really supportive and really comfortable as well, especially for like high intensity cardio or running. So this first one is the running bra. The thing I love about this one is that it has the zip on the front, and it's just so easy to put on, like so you're not like wrestling to get it over your head. You can simply like put it on like a top and then like do it up at the front. It also has a little clasp, if you can see that you can attach before you do the zip, which makes doing the zip so much easier. I also like how the straps on these are a bit thicker to give you a bit more support on your shoulders and to make sure they aren't digging in, which is really nice. There is like an inbuilt pad in here as well, which isn't removable, but I just think that adds to like the support and compression, yeah, which I absolutely love. Then the other one I wanted to show you was the Alpha High Support Sports Bra. I love this for so many different reasons. So firstly, it has the adjustable straps over your shoulders, and it also has like a normal bra clip. So like you can make all the adjustments you need to. If you need it tighter around your torso, or you need it tighter over your shoulders, or looser, that's going to really help with giving the support you need. And then also it has like a mesh lining around the back, and also this like little extra mesh piece on the front, again to keep you cool, but it also just like adds something extra to the bra, which I think looks nice. Again, the straps are a little bit thicker than the other sports bras GYMSHARK do, which is good. There's no padding in here like the other one, but I would say the material that goes over your chest is a bit thicker. Definitely look into those 2 bras if you are wanting something high support. With the sizing for these, I would say size up if you're in between, but other than that, just stay true to size and it should fit really well. Okay, moving on to shorts. The first thing I want to note is that the colours I show you might not necessarily be in stock in your store. Like they might be in the UK, but they might not be in the US or in Europe. So yeah, when I'm showing you these things, just think about I'm showing you like the collection and the piece as it is, and then you can go and have a look what colours they have available. These are just the colours I have, but yeah, just something to know. Let's start with the Vital Sculpt shorts. These are like the new and upgraded, I think, Vital 2.0 shorts. These are very similar to them. They have like double thickness waistband, so really compressive. They are a bit shorter as well than the other ones, and they do have the scrunch, which I just think is so much more flattering than the other ones. I do think the scrunch is really well made as well. Like I've been pulling them and molding into her body, and I haven't had any like breakage or ripping, which I know so many of the scrunch shorts do, not from GYMSHARK but from other brands. That is definitely a bonus. Also, I much prefer this material to the Vital Seamless 2.0 shorts. This is like a bit finer, more stretchy and just softer, so it's overall a more comfortable short. I do really like the Vital 2.0, especially for running, because I feel like it holds you in really well. But for the gym, I think I'll be opting for these a lot more, just because they are more flattering, they're a bit shorter. For sizing, I would say stay true to size, or size up if you're in between. This waistband is quite compressive, and then also this band around the thigh can get quite tight if you have like bigger quads. So yeah, just something to note, but stay true to size as much as possible. Okay, next up we have another gym short that I love. These are the Adapt Flex shorts. One thing I love about these is that they have a pattern, but without being like too out there and standing out too much, with just a little like tonal flex, which is really nice. Again, these are a shorter short, so I think they're about 4 inches, so I will show you some more that are slightly longer. I just find these really comfortable. They have that thick knitted material, quite compressive, but I just find they hold you in really well, especially for the gym and also for like high intensity. I wouldn't really wear these for running just because they are quite short and I feel like I would just chafe in them because of that kind of material. But for the gym, these are super good and also quite sweat wicking. They also have a really subtle seam running down the middle of the glutes, so they kind of separate your glutes and make your glutes look really flattering without having that full-on scrunch. And then in terms of sizing for these, stay true to size, but if you are in between or you don't want something too compressive, I would suggest sizing up just because they are quite tight and they are a short short. Okay, moving on to a slightly longer short. If that short short is not for you, these are the Whitney Adapt Animal shorts. They have like a snake print, but again, because they've used like tonal colours, so like 2 different blues or 2 different, I think they have pink, they have black, brown as well. Yeah, they just don't stand out too much. So I feel like that's really nice, a really good option for people who want to branch out but don't want to go crazy with the patterns and colours. This material is very similar to the Adapt Flex, which is that thicker, more knitted material. But as you can see, it is slightly longer. I think these are about 6 inches, which is really good to like mould to your body. So you have enough material to like pull up and mould so it fits your body perfectly. Unlike the Adapt Flex, you can't really do that too much, where this pair you can. These do have a scrunch as well, and I find this scrunch is like the perfect placement. It's not too high, it's not too low. It just seems to sit perfectly to make your glutes look super flattering. And then again, for sizing for these, I would say stay true to size or size up if you're in between. I think the only thing to note is that the black pair, I do have a black pair, are considerably tighter, or at least in my case, I find they are much tighter than the other colours, so maybe size up for the black. Okay, moving on to some more versatile shorts that you can use for like multiple different things, the gym, running, rest days, literally anything. Firstly, we have the GYMSHARK Legacy shorts. These are the logo ones, as you can see with the big logo on the back. These are like that silky, soft, buttery material, really stretchy, not too compressive at all, which I actually really like. Sometimes you just don't want to have loads of compression on your short, especially around the waistband and on your thighs as well. So these are a really good option. They do have like a V seam, again, that runs down in between your glutes just to make them look more flattering. But I think the main feature of these is that they have a draw cord on the side of the short that you can just pull and it tightens. It does make the short a little bit shorter, but it also kind of like cements the short in place and like locks it in, which I think is really good, especially for running, as it means it doesn't ride up. For sizing for these, stay true to size as much as possible, and then size up or down depending on how you want it to fit. So if you want more compression, size down, or if you don't want it to be too restrictive, then I would just size up. Okay, next we have one of the new collections. So this is the Energized Seamless collection. I absolutely love this collection. I think these are my favorite shorts at the minute. They're just a really soft, stretchy material. They have like little breathable holes on the side just to help keep you cool. They have a nice thicker ribbed waistband, and then the ribbing goes all the way around your glutes as well, which is super flattering, again, without having that full-on scrunch. They do have the seam, which I don't think GYMSHARK have these on any other shorts, but the seam starts all the way from the top of the waistband. At first I wasn't sure about, but actually I do love, because the short just like seamlessly flows around your glutes and just makes them look so good. So these are the purple ones. They do also have like pink and then a really bright neon-y green. So lots of colour options, but yeah, just a really comfortable, stretchy short that is going to give you compression, but not going to be overly restrictive. And for sizing, I think I would say stay true to size or even size down. The waistband is definitely not as compressive as the other collections. So yeah, you probably could get away with sizing down in these. Okay, the last pair I have to show you is the training loose fit shorts. These are my go-to like lightweight shorts for cardio and for running. They're just really comfortable, really breathable. Yeah, again, lightweight, so they just feel really nice on basically. And they do also have a gel lining on the inside of the waistband, which just helps them stay in place while you're doing like high intensity, while you're moving around a lot. Yeah, just a really good short. And I also think they offer really good coverage as well. Lots of shorts nowadays, especially for like running, are so short and you kind of see everything on display, but these do still have a bit of coverage, which is really good. Okay, next we're gonna do leggings. So I have, firstly, some of my favorite leggings and go-to leggings are the Vital Seamless 2.0 leggings. These are again that knitted, really thick, quite compressive material, especially around that waistband. That ribbed waistband is quite compressive, which is nice to like really hold you in. Also really good for running in the cooler months because it doesn't like slip down. The leg is quite stretchy though. It does have like this nice breathable material to keep you cool despite it being a slightly thicker legging. And then they also do have again that little seam running down the glutes just to help your glutes look really nice without having that scrunch. I just think these leggings are so versatile and probably the most worn leggings I have in my gym wardrobe. The other really good thing about these is that they do offer 3 different sizes: short, regular and tall. I think if you're over about 5'7", then I would go for the tall, and if you're under 5'3", 5'4", then I would go for the short ones. But for general sizing, I think just stick true to size. Unless you don't want them to be too compressive, then I would suggest sizing up. Okay, next up, these are some of my favorite leggings for the gym. These are the Adapt Camo leggings. They're quite similar to the Adapt Flex I showed you in the shorts, but the material is more ribbed and a little bit stretchier as well, so they're not going to be as compressive. I do think they have new prints of these now, but it's still like in that camo style. But these are like the blue, I think they're either called heavy blue or midnight blue. Really simple in terms of the style of them, just really stretchy, have that ribbed double thickness waistband to hold you in, has that seam running down the glutes. I love these. I don't always like to wear a scrunch. Having that is just a really good detail. Yeah, not much to say about these. I just find they're super comfortable because they do have a little bit more stretch to them. And then for sizing, I think I would just say stay true to size as much as possible, or size up if you're in between. They are squat proof, so you probably won't have any problems with sheerness if you did size down. But yeah, stay true to size as much as possible. Okay, we have 3 more pairs of leggings. So these are the everyday seamless leggings, and I think these are slept on. I feel like this is a collection that just don't get mentioned a lot, or I don't see loads of people wearing, but they are so good. They are more of that silky, buttery material, kind of have that second skin feeling, so that once they're on and you've like molded them to your body, you kind of forget they're there, and they're just really comfortable. You can move really easily in them, and for that reason I love them for both the gym and for running. Have that ribbed waistband, and they do have some really nice contouring going around your glutes, as you can see. Yeah, just a legging I don't think many people talk about. I think the only thing with these is that depending on the colour, they can be a little bit sheer. So if you're in between sizes, I would definitely recommend sizing up. Another pair of the silky kind of leggings I like are the Elevate leggings. Now these I think are marketed more for like low intensity activities like Pilates, yoga, hot girl walks, rather than in the gym. I mean, you can still wear them in the gym, but I just think they're just a really nice, like more premium feeling legging that you may not want to like work out really hard in. Again, have that second skin feeling. They're quite stretchy. I wouldn't say they're that compressive, which is probably why they're marketed more for the low intensity activity, because they aren't going to give you loads of support, but they are super comfortable, and they just have that dipped waistband that goes round into the T like that down to the glutes. I think in these as well, they also have the short, regular and tall options, which is good. And for sizing, I think I would say stay true to size as much as possible for these. I don't think you need to size up necessarily if you're in between. Maybe go on how you want them to fit in terms of compression. And then the last pair of leggings are, I mean, they are leggings. They're called the flared leggings, but I wouldn't really class these as leggings. I would more say that these are like trousers. So these are the Whitney flared leggings. As you can see, I do love the Whitney leggings, but I feel like I get a lot more wear out of the flared ones. They just go with so many pieces. You can wear them for more occasions, like you're going out shopping, you're going for coffee with friends. These are just great to wear. And also because the logo is like tonal, you can hardly see it, so you haven't got like a massive Gymshark logo standing out. Yeah, again, means you can wear them for more occasions. They have the 2 seams on the waistband that go round into that V and down your glutes, and they do have like a little subtle scrunch going on. It's like an inside scrunch. It's not like the one on the like Adapt Animal or on the Vital Sculpt. So yeah, a lot more subtle, but still gives you that really good glute separation, which is nice. And also in these, again, they have the short, regular and tall options, which is perfect. I feel like flares are the hardest thing to get right. And then quickly, the last things I'm going to talk about is a few of the like tops and jackets. These are very like running based, because I mean, when I'm in the gym, I'm normally just wearing like a sports bra, but the jackets are really good to layer like on the way to the gym. So if we start with tops, I think, yeah, we've got 3 tops. So firstly, we have the everyday racer back top. It's just a really simple, I have this in black and white. Simple top. It's a really silky, stretchy material. Just has the 2 thicker straps, which is really good, into that racer back. But the thing I love most about it is that it does have an inbuilt shelf bra. That is what's under there. I've got pads in there currently, but you can also take them out, and I just find that it gives you a really good level of support. I wear this a lot for running and find that it gives me enough support, but you definitely could wear a bra underneath it if you wanted to give you even more support. And I also like the fact that it's like long line. A lot of Gymshark stuff is quite cropped, but now they do a fair few tanks that are longer, which do cover your like whole torso and like go past your shorts or your leggings, which is nice as well. For sizing for this, I think I would just say stay true to size as much as possible. Or if you have a larger chest, maybe size up, but yeah, overall it fits really well. Okay, another one I have is the Everyday Seamless Tight Fit Tank. So this material is the same as these leggings. This is part of the same collection. So like the leggings are like that second skin feeling. This has that too. It's just really soft, quite a fine material, very stretchy. This one is really form fitting. I do think they have different styles of this as well. This is the racer back one, but I feel like they have other styles available. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure they do. This is in the navy, and again, I just wear this a lot for running. These are also really good, like if you're in the gym and it's quite warm, but you don't like wearing just a sports bra, something like this over the top is going to keep you cool, and it's just going to give you a bit more coverage. In terms of sizing for this, stay true to size as much as possible. It is really stretchy, so you probably could get away with sizing down if you wanted it really form fitting. Then the last top I wanted to talk about was the back vent tops. I did actually want to show you the t-shirt version of this, but I can't find it anywhere, so I've gone for the tank version, but I do love all the versions of this. These are perfect for running. So I mean, this one is quite out there in this color, but I still love it. Just a really simple looser top. These are looser compared to like the tops I've just shown you, which I think is good for running as well. Sometimes you just want to be really breathable and really cool, but the thing I like about this is that it has the mesh at the top, but then also the cutout as well, which again just helps to keep you cool, and it looks really cool if you put like a nice sports bra underneath, so like say a minimal bra, and you can like see the straps. That looks really good. The only thing about these I would say is that the sizing is a little bit off. If you are in between sizes, definitely size down. I do find these bits under my arms quite big. I did have to go back and get, what size is this? I think this is an extra small, which is 2 sizes smaller than I would normally get. So definitely size down if you are in between sizes, or just size down anyway if you don't want it to be too loose on you. And then 2 jackets I'm just going to show you. So firstly we have the Vital Seamless 2.0 track jacket. I wear this so much for running in the cooler months. It's really breathable, it's quite thin, not thin as in bad quality, it's just like a really fine material, and I would say finer than like the leggings or the shorts, which I think is nice when you've got it like covering your whole upper body. But yeah, just really stretchy still. It's very form fitting, so very flattering, and it does really like cinch your waist in, kind of like a BBL jacket. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's just really comfortable. It has like rib detailing down the sides, and also the breathable material like the shorts and the leggings do. For sizing, stay true to size unless you want in between, size up, just because it is quite tight and is going to give you that compression. And the last one I have to show you, again a piece I think is so underrated. This is the Apex Seamless quarter zip jacket. Very similar to the Vital Seamless one, but the material on this one I would say is a bit softer and also even stretchier. This has so much stretch, can you see that? In terms of wearing this for like running and cardio, I think you'll find this one allows you to move a little bit more than this one does. But yeah, I do love them both. It just has like the lighter pink detailing all the way on the front, all the way around the back. Yeah, just really flattering. And also I really like these because they match the shorts. So the lines that go like on the front, like these, match up exactly with the shorts, which looks so good and makes your waist look so much smaller when you wear them together. So that's another bonus. But yeah, absolutely love this piece as well. For sizing, I would say stay true to size, and you probably could get away with sizing down if you are in between. This is a small, my normal size, and I do have a little bit of room in it, so I could have sized down as well. But yeah, other than that, just stay true to size. Okay, that is all my favorite pieces I'm going to show you. I hope you found this helpful, giving you some of the information and just showing you some pieces if you're not quite sure what to pick up but know you want to pick up something and like use the sale. So just to recap, the sale starts on the 26th of June, 4 p.m. BST. I'll put the other time zones down below. I would be on the website as like promptly as you can be. I know not everyone's gonna be free at that 4 o'clock, but as promptly as you can, because I think it is gonna be quite a big sale and things will start to sell out, and obviously you don't want to be disappointed. So as quickly as you can, get the pieces you want. There's going to be up to 50% off, and my code TORIFIT10 gets you an additional 10% off on top of the sale price. So don't forget to use that as well, because that's going to save you some extra pennies. And send me a screenshot over on Instagram to enter my giveaway to win a GYMSHARK gift card. Thank you so much if you decide to use my code. It honestly means the absolute world to me. I think that's everything, so I hope you found this helpful, and I will be back with another video very soon.